Miss Youghal.Her's Sais is a short story in Rudyard Kipling's collection Plain Tales from the Hills. It is the first appearance in book form of the fictional character Strickland, a policeman who is regarded as disreputable for his habits in going undercover disguised as a native, falls in love with Miss Youghal. Her parents do not approve. Not only are ways and works untrustworthy, but he works in the worst paid department in the empire. Quote, her parents forbid him from speaking with or writing to their daughter. Very well, said Strickland, for he did not wish to make his lady love's life a burden. Quote, then he takes 3 months' leave, disappears, and is employed as her Sais, or native groom, called Dulu. One day, towards the end of the 3 months, an old and very distinguished general takes Miss Youghal riding, and flirts with her. Strickland stood it as long as he could. Then he caught hold of the general's bridle, and, in most fluent English, invited him to step off and be flung over the cliff. Miss Youghal explains, and the general begins to laugh. He intercedes on the behalf of the young pair to her parents, and they'll marry. All quotations in the plot summary above have been taken from the uniform edition of Plain Tales from the Hills, published by Macmillan and Amp Co., Limited in London in 1899. The text is that of the 3rd edition, and the author of the article has used his own copy of the 1923 reprint. Further comment, including page-by-page notes, can be found on the Kipling Society's website at Further Appearances of Strickland. Strickland made 3 further appearances in the Kipling canon, figuring in 2 tales of the supernatural in Life's Handicap. Mark of the Beast tells of the possession of a naive Englishman by a werewolf-like spirit as punishment for defiling the image of a native god, and its exorcism by Strickland and the narrator. The return of Imre is cast in the classic form of the ghost of a murdered man returning to seek justice. Both stories are set in the time before Strickland's engagement, and refer to his reputed knowledge of Indian customs and psychology. In the Bronkhorst divorce, a British army officer tries to divorce his wife, using the perjured testimony of Indian servants as evidence of adultery. Although Strickland has sworn not to go undercover officially following his marriage, he nevertheless hangs around Bronkhorst's compound in various disguises. In court, one sight of Estrageen Sahib is enough to make Bronkhorst's servants retract the statements.